How are you doing, folks, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Dead Cold Paranormal. It's 2023. It's the first episode, and I thought I'd take a look back at 2022 and some highlights of virtually all the videos that I put out last year. We'll start off this year with a trip to Wolverhampton and the house that cries. I was invited here by Kay and Craig Maloney of Lifting the Veil, and also by Para-Letic Activities, John, Orange and Nigel. We'll see you in there.
If you were on this floor, could you perhaps tap for me, please?
I heard that, did you, Griff?
Yes, I did, mate. Did you see me look?
Yeah.
No, it was tap, tap, tap.
It was about like 3 or 4 taps in quick succession.
If you were on this floor, could you perhaps tap for me, please?
I heard that, did you, Griff?
Yes, I did, mate. Did you see me look?
Yeah.
No, it was tap, tap, tap.
It was about like 3 or 4 taps in quick succession.
Okay, so I'll take that. Couple. Thank you. Was that you that just affected that ball on the floor?
Yes.
How did you affect that ball? What did you do?
Walked.
Fuck off. Bloody hell. Crazy.
Sun. Coming. Again.
Could you tell me, when did you work here?
17.
Okay, could you tell me, can you see me?
I can.
Could you tell me
Who's that?
My name's Craig.
Just as we finish, Craig's movement sensor is triggered behind Neil. It is pointing at a door in the far left corner behind him. Kay is still plugged in to the Estes method and device, and her words are quite interesting with what's going on around at the time. I will highlight them as she says them.
Thank you very much, Dean, for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Shit.
Sorry.
No, that's pointed at the door.
What does that mean? Check for me.
What's that? That's the music box pointed at the door. It
Play.
can't get you, Neil. I set it up so that it can't see you.
What?
I'm
That
fine.
little box there, he's pointed at that door looking for movement.
Well, folks, this has been a very interesting one.
Yeah.
Review this in the edit. Because we just had the music box go off as well, which is pointing at the door.
She's leaving.
We'll call an end to this Estes method there now.
Wonderful.
Ta very much. That Estes method was mind-blowing, especially towards the end. Obviously Kay still plugged in, we were talking amongst ourselves, and what was coming out of her mouth was just unbelievable, even to the point of preempting what I was going to say pretty much. Anyway, that's that one. Hope you enjoyed it. On to the next one, and this is Barnes Old Cemetery. I went here for the first time, first video with Lindsay, Siviter. Fantastic crime historian, wonderful lady, and a great friend of mine. Really hope you enjoy this one.
Hello.
Lindsay has been following a story to do with this particular cemetery.
The ghost story attached to this, the myth, is that apparently, and we're not sure why, a ghostly nun is seen to hover above her grave. The twist in this story is the fact that her torso and her legs were buried here and her foot, because she was dismembered, but the other foot and her head was not buried here. Closer.
Closer.
Okay, where do we need
What
to...
is this?
What is this? Okay, this is an electrical device. We call it a telephone. Okay, but it's also got a special thing on an app on it. And this, we kind of use this if we want to try and communicate with whoever's here. Or the spirits in the next world, if that's you. Please, if you can communicate through this, please do.
Hanged?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, we do know that Kate Webster, famous murderess of Julia Martha Thomas, was indeed hanged on the 29th of July, 1879.
None.
None?
Oh my gosh. None. Oh my God. Are you the nun that is meant to haunt here?
My goodness
There's
me.
meant to be a nun that haunts and shows themselves near Julia's grave. If you're the nun, please let us know.
Put that at the foot of the statue. Let me just turn that off.
Murdered.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God. Yes, Mrs. Thomas, this is you. We know you were murdered. We know. That's why we've come to find you. Your final remains. We know you're in here.
Well, none. Who'd have thought it? First time I'd ever heard that word come out of that app. That's for sure. And on that night, in that place. Coincidence, probably. But it definitely shook me up, that's for sure. Anyway, on to the next one. My lone vigil at Houghton House in Bedfordshire. I'll not forget this one. Scared out of my wits by a couple of barn owls. And yeah, if you'd like to see me do some more lone vigils this in 2023, let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoy it. Said royal there before. Royalty has actually been here. Said royal there before. Royalty has actually been here. And the lady in question was attached to the royal family. There's a miss here. Could she set off one of the devices in listening? If there's a miss here and she is listening, could you set off one of the devices in this area, this reception area that I'm studying? I've got a few things kicking around. Thank you. That was pretty much on call. Tell you what, takes it out here. Right, if there is shit. If there's someone here moving that ball. Last location within this one. So I'm on the side of the building there now. So you may have seen before here, there's some fantastic columns. I mean, look at them, they are fantastic. Big part of the walking out onto the
Basement.
well, not walking out into the basement, but walking out onto the lawn area. Nod. Carl with a C. There is a really odd noise across that way. I don't know what. God? What the hell is that noise? Can you hear that? I hope that camera's picking it up. What the f***? What the f*** is that? That's got to be an animal. What the hell is that? Jesus Christ. Flaming egg. What the f***? Yes, we're going to all have a good laugh about that one now, but at the time I was cacking it, that's for sure. My goodness me, the goosebumps were rife. Anyway, on to the next one, and a return to Moot Hall in Bedfordshire. Cracking old market building, and when we were last there, Diane caught something very strange in a camera, and whilst we were there this time, we caught an EVP, which I still can't explain, and there was a couple of odd bumps and taps, and one quite loud one as well. Anyway, enjoy. When we were last here, in early December 2021, Diane caught something interesting on her digital camera. I'm not saying it's paranormal, I'm just saying it's interesting. Here's how it happened. She placed her camera on the end of the long table facing the stairs and took a few stills. After she got home, this dark shape was seen. The dark shape would have been approximately here, circled in red where the flowers are. The flowers were removed before we started the investigation. Here we have two photos which were enhanced with brightness and contrast only. The shape appears to be human. But in all honesty, it could be anything. Let me know what you think in the comments, please.
I'm going to go and stand in that corner because, you know, that's where we were standing last time we got the activity. So I'm going to go and stand over here. You know, that's where we were standing last time we got the activity. So I'm going to go and stand over here. You know, that's where we were standing last time we got the activity. So I'm going to go and stand over here.
Is there someone downstairs? Someone walking around?
What
Was that not you?
That was
Listening.
Oh.
Just had a big old thud from downstairs. Sounded like a door slamming.
Was that not you?
Listening.
Oh.
Interesting stuff as always at Moot Hall, and many thanks to the Hertfordshire Boo crew there on that one. Tony, Diane and Steve, love them all. Now this next place needs no introduction. I absolutely love it, really do, and if I had the money I'd be buying it. I've even got goosebumps there just thinking about it. Love it.
Left abandoned for around 13 years, nature has started taking it back.
I'll say this about this cellar. It really does remind me of something out of Resident Evil or Silent Hill. They're like little miniature cocoons.
Beautiful haunted hill. The wind's howl through the broken windows started to calm, and I sat in my favourite armchair and listened to the old house whilst gazing at a mesmerising view.
In this next clip, I have the Honeytone amplifier set up with the SB7 Spirit Box, and we get a couple of good things coming through. But I also set up the Ghost Tube app, and we have this word coming through all the time saying burnt. I lost count how many times I actually said it. Whether you believe them or not, it's entirely for yourself. But it's a head scratch for me, this one, because was the app telling me that I am the one that's about to be burnt? You decide. But if we get any clear words through there, then, you know, that's it. But if we get any clear words through there, then, you know, that's it. Last time I was here, in this room, I heard, and so did Martyn, and a lady with an agreeing tone of voice after I'd explained something. If the lady of the house is here, would you like to come forward and speak to us, please?
Is that you?
Is this you, lady? Light up one of the other ones in the room. We've got 5 balls here. Burnt again. I don't know why it's saying burnt. I know we're near a fireplace, but you know. I think in this, I am going back in time here, and I think in this building's history, not this building that's actually sitting here now, but the building that was here before it may have actually burnt to the ground.
Seriously?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm going to check that up when I get back. I've got a book of the history on this place, and I think the building that was before this Georgian building may have actually burnt to the ground. Whether that has any relevance in what this thing's actually spitting out, I'm not too sure. But, you know, I can only go with what's being put in front of us.
Burnt.
Burnt. It's the 3rd time it said burnt. 4th time it said burnt.
Burnt. Maybe.
Burnt maybe.
Burnt. Burnt.
Whoa. Steady on with the burnt. Flaming heck. Right, who's been burnt? Tell me. What the f***? I tell you what, I am joking. That is the weirdest thing ever. Right. Let me just explain what's happening there. That thing's saying burnt, burnt, burnt. And maybe, and I'm no word of a lie, my torch was in my pocket. I didn't realise it was on, and it was getting flaming hot, and it has just burnt my leg. I could feel a burning sensation on my leg, and it was because this torch was on. It's still saying burnt. It's going mental on the burnt. I don't know.
Make of it as you wish.
Well, exactly, man.
One of the bats is still there.
Yeah. Snoozing time still? Surely not. He's still there. Obviously he can't be asked today. He's still there. He's still there. This is what it's like. I mean, if you want an honest paranormal investigation where we have actually not even had to debunk anything because literally nothing has happened all the way through this evening. We can't even make, the house can't even make a noise for us to debunk, apart from when the plastic was rattling at the top of the stairs. That's about as much activity that's happened tonight, which is a terrible shame because this place is well known for certain activities. Haunted Hill. Absolutely love that place. Really do. That EVP, don't know where it came from. Was it me? Could have been. I'm not too sure. On to the next one. Another hill. We're in Hill House near Gloucester. And this place is phenomenal. And I will go back to this coming year. Huge thanks to Lorien and Carl on this one. Lorien Jones from the Alehouse Horns. Carl is a friend. I'm also there with John and Nigel from Para-Letic Activities. We were only there to have our drinks and food and what have you. I took my camera, recorded a few things at the end of the night when we were a little bit half cut. We got an EVP there and a few other things. Let me know what you think.
People here. We will talk to anybody. So if this is your room, let us know that you're here and that you want us to be here, and see if we can help you in any way.
What's strange is a friend who stayed, he came here on an event with a team, and they saw a figure walk up the stairs out by the hot tub.
There's a couple of plastic. I'm going to say plastic. If you are old, you won't know what plastic is. If you're that old of a spirit, there's a couple of ball objects on the floor in front of me. I've just heard that dull thud again.
Heard it that time.
There's a couple of ball objects on the floor in front of me. I've just heard that dull thud again.
Heard it that time.
Whereabouts can you hear this?
It's coming from my right. I can hear it in my right hand ear.
I didn't hear it anywhere. I kind of felt it more than heard it.
There.
Yeah, I heard that then.
Where's that come
Is that
from?
on the stairs?
Yeah.
Is there a door upstairs?
That's alright.
Is there a door upstairs?
This next clip is a possible EVP. Whispering can be heard whilst Lorien and Carl and I talk. I can't 100% rule out John and Nigel, but they are on the other side of the room, and the whispering sounds as if it's coming from in between the three of us. It sounds to me something along the lines of, "He's not got brave," repeated a few times. Let me know what you think in the comments, please.
Why we put one upstairs?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Mark?
No.
Why we put one upstairs?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Mark?
No.
Why we put one upstairs?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Mark?
No. Who would have that in your room?
I laughed.
Oh yes.
Come here. And I could predict you'll see this.
That is fantastic. I am loving that.
I'd love to get it there and see what's in there.
So, on to the next one. This is the infamous ancient ramen. Never thought I'd really say those words ever, but there we are. Me and Steve are there. Massive thanks to Steve on this one. Upon reflection, after we finished, didn't think we got a great deal, but had a very decent Estes method. Did I get touched? Not too sure. Make your mind up on that one. Plus, something I never thought I'd say, necrophonic app in the den was very interesting. You're probably going to hate me for saying that. Bear with it. Enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Do you come to this place quite often?
Today.
You came here today? Okay. Perhaps you might like to touch Mark. You might like to...
I'm not joking there. It felt like something knocked the chair.
If that was you playing a joke,
I've got major chills.
then you must be standing there, Mark. Touch him on the head.
Oh my God. What did that say?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
I need to hear see what that's saying. Mate, you're not going to freaking believe this. Whatever the app is saying is not coming through on the flaming... It's not coming through on the bloody... Jesus Christ, that's freaking giving me chills.
Not telling you what it was?
No! I'll give you the last 5 or 6 words that the app has actually been churning out is Europe, if you can see that, folks. Europe, blood, Europe, old, hammer. I might have just knocked that off. What was that? Do you hear a whistle? What was that? Do you hear a whistle?
I didn't hear a whistle, no.
Was it me on the bed? I just heard like a... So it was someone outside. But this is the notorious Bishop's Room, where supposedly, dare I say the word incubus or succubus, has visited a few people, and so tales have been told of had their wicked way with them. God help us if that happens. What do you reckon of that, Steve?
Bring it on, I could do with some action.
Oh God. Spot the Bachelor. But we're going to use it. We're in the den, where we have multiple strange and weird and creepy things. I mean, there's a cot here next to me. It's a very small room. You're probably talking like 8 foot by 8 foot. There's a headless doll in there. There's another creepy looking fucking thing down there. That's just not nice whatsoever. I know it's a doll, but fair enough. And then we've got the rocking horse doll just here next to me, and there's a rocking horse behind me, and we have a Steve just here.
The old horse.
The old horse. There we go. Horrible whispers coming through there. Give me a number, please, to how many spirits reside in the Ancient Ram Inn.
Are you male or female?
Stop. Did I hear there?
Oh. Stop now about 2 or 3 times.
Who's telling us to stop?
Me.
Interesting place is the Ancient Ram Inn. Do you also notice as well the little whispering thank you just as Steve was adjusting the jack mic in his phone? Strange that. On to the next one, and we are in the good company of IConjureTV. We are in Lillieshal Abbey for this one. Great to work with iConjure, and it was just a shame for us, it was just very, very quiet. But a couple of interesting things. Have a look. Like I said I was going to at the beginning of the year, we have returned to Lillieshal Abbey. And I've come here with some fantastic people, as you can see here. I'm here with iConjure, which is fantastic to finally meet them, it really is. All kinds of little cavities there, isn't there?
A bat base.
Bat base. A bat cave.
Bat cave, yeah.
There you go, Lee. Bat watch. Bat watch.
Do that watch.
Yeah, the things you get up to in paranormal investigations. Just to help pass the time. Steve is gallantly supporting the Three Spies Paranormal t-shirt. I didn't give him permission to use this, to be honest. He's advertising for the for Lee and gang.
Other paranormal companies are available.
They definitely are, mate. Interesting though.
And it was quite loud.
I heard the click, but I thought it was you.
Oh. It was on the ground.
Mad.
So it was at ground level.
There's something here making that clicking noise. Could you make the clicking noise again, please?
It just did.
There's something here making that clicking noise. Could you make the clicking noise again, please?
It just did.
It is an absolute treat to see it, because I have never seen one before with my own eyes.
And out he comes. Hello.
I hope you enjoyed this little furry thing as much as I did.
Get that bloody torch out of my face.
Any spirits can walk into view right now, walk right through my field of view now. That would be superb. When you'd love to see a shadow just walk through that now. Right folks, so you've got this far. You've now reached the last set of clips. We are now at 30 East Drive with the Ouija brothers. Fantastic this was. A bucket list item for me personally. I've said my reasons why on social media. But what an interesting place. This will divide opinion day and night. I enjoyed my time there. Would I go again? Yes, I probably would. When that will happen, I do not know. But an interesting EVP caught at the top of the stairs, and a few other things come through on the Honeytone amp with the SP7 Spirit Box. It was a quiet night, but a very enjoyable one. I'll see you at the end of this video, folks. But also witnessed strange and unexplainable events. Many in the paranormal world.
Yes, I mean, personally, I thought, no, I don't think this place is haunted, because I'd watched Justin and Dale there so many times and spoke to them about it, and nothing never happened, and I just thought...
Okay, keep cool in there, Mark, just in case you did hear that girl.
This little pram with a doll at the top of the stairs. Could you move it for me, please? It's cool. I can hear my voice.
Yeah, through the clock.
Resonating in the clock.
Yeah.
The clock is a portal.
It's got to be.
And come into this room. Close the door behind you if you want. You hear that?
It says there's movement. It does.
Close the door behind you if you want. You hear that?
It says there's movement. It does.
Could you tap for us one more time? Even if it's just one tap. Or even two. Can you copy me, please? What?
Like right behind me, there was like 2 taps.
Really?
It was like dun dun. Very, very light.
Could you tap for us one more time? Even if it's just one tap. Or even two. Can you copy me, please? What?
Like right behind me, there was like 2 taps.
Really?
It was like dun dun. Very, very light.
Come forward and make your presence felt.
How many people can you see in this room right now?
It's an age-old paranormal question. Is there anybody here?
Do you know of the Black Monk? Yeah, I thought he said it, I'm not sure.
Do we need to be afraid of any spirits in this house?
That's like
A devil. Did you say devil?
Yeah. Devil. Whoa. What was that?
Well, all good things come to an end, so they say. Really enjoyed making that. What a blast it was to relive all of 2022. Massive thank you to everyone that I've collaborated with, people that have helped me along the way with editing, videos, history, collaborations along the way. All you people as well that sit down and like and subscribe and watch my stuff. You guys are amazing. Really helped grow this channel. I mean, I'm looking at just under 2,000 subscribers there now. I never thought I'd have that in my wildest dreams. 2023, it's going to be a good year. I've got a few different things planned. I've got a bucket list item in March I'm really looking forward to. So, we'll see you with another video soon enough. Take care, folks. Thank you very much.